Hey, welcome. So we got Cloud here visiting this base out here that you see for the previous ones. I was in the process of making. That last jungle tree finally grew up. That stuff that I did to the big tree next to it apparently did the trick. So I guess within you need a full 3 blocks of clearance. Otherwise it does not work. Cannot grow your massive jungle tree. I was just telling him before I turned this on that about these this cobblestone being waterlogged slabs, so no hostiles will try to path over it because they'll think it's unwalkable. And I even made this waterlogged sandstone stair, so even if I leave the door open, they won't come in. It's just a skeleton protection thing. There's also this basement area. I was initially clearing it out to get smooth stone resources, but I also found in this back corner, since this was a grass block earlier, I destroyed it to see where it was, and it was this spot underneath. So I put these smooth stone blocks to smooth it out and maybe carve it up a bit more and make it into a more livable space. But for now it's just half tampered with. Gotta toggle back over to dirt. Hey Cloud, do you need any more food?
I got plenty.
Okay. Also, last night I was digging this stairway down and I found what I was expecting to find, but I found it sooner than I had hoped to. I hit gravel and this fell down, and I wound up coming down here to try to torch things up for a bit and had a bit of an adventure. There's a little creeper blast here. Had to run over that way and block stuff up. But yeah, we could have a grand old time with this lush biome space if anyone wants to join me building out here. But getting back to the above ground particulars, I have been preparing a bunch of smooth stone and stone to use in some of the construction out here, but I'm not quite sure what to do. Ooh, I better pause and take this call. Okay, that business has been taken care of. Thanks for your patience, Cloud. Sorry, that was like a solid 4 or 5 minutes.
All good.
Did we go through a day-night cycle?
Yeah, I slept once.
Oh, nice. Die, sheepies. Give me your chops. Oh goodness, I'm overstuffed. Oh, thanks for the steak. Oh, the stuff that you claimed. Oh, yeah. I've been keeping those goods in here in the orange bundle. Okay. I should probably ditch this rotten flesh and these. These stacks of kelp too. I was gonna put them out so you could use them, but I You caught me harvesting them. Because it's actually that close. Here, here, I'll just toss them at you. There's those. You can use them for the things. Okay. So the idea, I should actually probably get some stone brick blocks prepared just for the sake of demonstration at least. And the idea that it can be that way. The idea. Oh, I should probably have the jungle wood in my inventory as well. Yeah, some of that jungle log. And there's more kelp in this purple one, if you need it. I actually put some up myself in this one and in that one. Oh yeah, the nether bricks I was smelting are finished. Huzzah! Okay. But, yeah, okay, so I put it down like that. There's also a possibility that this placing of blocks underneath is what made it so that the giant trees wouldn't grow. But that remains to be seen and tested in a more open space. Anyway, I'm trying to decide which of some various materials to use. On the construction of at least the first level, like foundational thing around out here. So there's, I'll span it between these two. There's this, there's that, there's this, and there's also room for use of this somewhere, but I'm probably gonna only use that for the top parts. If I do a layer that's above, like starting at like 72 or something, and I might do horizontal logs. But yeah, you can go ahead and let me know What looks better for that? You think for this base like wraparound? It would be basically between these external trees.
I like the polished andesite.
You think that's a good foundational?
Yeah.
All right, so there's a possibility of using 2 for the outside, and so on that front, I'm gonna polish all this andesite so we have it. See, there's a lot of different factors. I could be digging down into the dirt and doing that, but for now I'll just show like this. So let's say I use the andesite to bring us up to 67 all the way around. Kind of like that. And then I could have another one on top of that, like this, or the bricks. And have that be the like for the floor to stand on at 4 or something, or I could do it the other way around and emphasize the andesite more around, since it would only be in a gap. So the other is like a foundation under the andesite, and the andesite's like the pretty floor thingy. Or do you think it should just be like all andesite up to 72? Like an unbroken
I
sort
mean,
of
what are
thing.
you gonna do at level 72? Are you putting a floor, or are you just doing like a wall around the perimeter?
So at that point, 72 is going to be like a ceiling, at least.
Okay.
And if I do additional floors above this, then it would be a floor. So, let me do a side for demo. I'm just going to do this as all andesite real quick here. That was some funny sounds.
Yeah, baby zombie snuck up on me.
Oh, because it was baby zombie. That's why it sounded weird. Okay. Goodness, I don't know if I have enough andesite for it. I guess we're gonna have to go mine some more. Man, I'm gonna bust out some string here real quick. Do I have the string on me? These vines are getting kind of out of control.
What were you saying about that pathfinding with the half slab blocks?
So if you have waterlogged blocks, like that are like partial blocks, like a half slab or stairs, even if they're walkable without seeing the water, if you have them between you and the hostile, the hostile overworld mobs won't try to pathfind over it. They'll get real
Is that
confused.
from the most recent update? Because a zombie just walked over these. That's why I'm asking.
Oh. Well, maybe I did it wrong and it has to be stairs. But I have experienced, so it they try to find other ways around to get to you. So it might be that that the other ways around to you were actually worse, and so they took the waterlogged.
I see.
But it doesn't necessarily have to be impassable, but you can make it to a point where it glitches on them, and they should have another way, but they don't ever really get around to it properly. Alright. So, I'll do it this way. I might change it to a sideways log or something. But this is just to show, like this would be then the floor for the next stuff. Although probably the planks would be the walls of whatever. No, for proof of concept, I better. Yeah. And then like this. So that would be the basic idea. And I mean, maybe I would sink it back one block or have it all the way on the outside like it is right now. Like I could snap it to inner corners or outer corners, but I think I kind of like it on the outer corners. Because it lets me climb on the inside. But yeah, that's kind of the base concept. But I was hoping to like have maybe some level of ornate stuff going on, like if at 68 here it were something like that, or like the stone bricks. What's he trading? You already killed him?
It was just junk, yeah. It was flowers,
No
and that
ice?
was about it. I mean, ice you can just make a farm for if you really need it.
Yeah, that's fair. I should probably not waste time trading for blue ice here in this world. On this server. Yeah, so like it could be with the smooth stone, or it could be with like the stone bricks or something. Just like different things to denote that there's going to be like a floor there. And the idea would be that I actually turn that into a proper floor and ceiling for the under area.
I see.
And what would be best for that sort of thing. Whether that be smooth stone or stone bricks.
I mean, what if you did like the smooth stone like on the outer wall, but then as like the actual floor you did stone bricks or something?
Yeah, I like it, I like it. That's nice, thank you. That was definitely in the realm of the options I was considering. I was just like, but which should I do? Like in the words of the Grinch, but what will I wear? There should be some more of this, some more stone for making stone bricks inside in one of the shulker, in the gray shulker. Hey, you uncovered the chiseled. Yeah, that's supposed to denote where the portal thing is going on, so we don't mess it up.
Ah, let's see, I think this layer is supposed to be this smooth. Or no, it goes out one more, right?
Yep, right here.
Yeah. Okay.
Do it for the big builds, do it for the troll builds, do it for the way that the guys the builds, the builds, the builds. Well, now that would be the way that the guys spin all at me for the builds, the builds, the builds. Alright, I need to do the tree thing. Because I was trying to make it look like these trees grew right out of the ground. It's funny, so you see how it's 2 blocks? Before, which there will be a video that I upload before this one that'll show that. Before it was, I had the dirt just right on top of this, and I tried to grow the tree on it, and it wouldn't. Now I don't know if that's because there's this dirt next to it, or because 2 blocks down there was a tree. And it's like, you can't do that, that's illegal. But we're gonna find out.
It should be because of the horizontal blocks, not the ones below it.
Yeah. I'm gonna agree with you on that. I'm very inclined to agree with you on that. But I'm still like, but maybe. You know? Suspicion and all that. Oh yeah, I need more of these, more of this wood. Here. Where did I put my string? Ah, there it is. Okay. Grab this. I thought of potentially incorporating the kelp, but I don't know. I feel like that's just going too far. Here, I'll give you half a stack of that.
How far down are you putting the logs?
Until the dirt stops. It would be cool to sink it into the stone, but then it wouldn't make sense. Or at least not for the trees to be growing. Not for the trees to be alive. What's that juncture? Ah. Die, Zambo. There we go. City Zambro. Since this was from a creeper hole, I'm willing to mine out the cobblestone. It's like that didn't happen. I know it technically doesn't make sense for the tree to be growing up out of the stone, but like it's also there to show like where the dirt ends, kind of a thing. But and like you could be like, oh, it was growing in the dirt and then it grew down, and now it's like a pillar. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna go get more andesite. Here, have what I've got of the blocks. Oh, there's that andesite as well. There's a stone cutter inside. You can drag it out here since that might be easier to use. Um, Alright. It's a bunch more andesite. So I've got a bunch more andesite here. I'll toss it in the shulker. There's andesite, and I'm gonna make some of this stone into smoother stone.
Oh, hey, there's a brown wolf.
Alright. Now that that's set up, we can go like this. And now we can craft 3 normal furnaces. Actually, I should probably start moving this back. Changing things down here a little. Sipping on your nether rain. Dragofish is going live. Eleven, 12. Okay, we will 40 here. And that other one, we will make it 40. Nice. Okay. Now we are generating smooth stone. X and just in case. Alright, I have 27 more smooth stone blocks. For the perimeter. Because that was an artificial fill-in. I made it the gravel, the coarse stuff.
Gotcha.
Now the question is how we're gonna have the opening to get down. We might have it here. Yeah. Up on top. It's right proper dark. Let's see. I actually would like, just in case, I think that one can stay actually. Thank you. Does it work on vines? Nah, only shears would work on vines. Okay.
Sword and axe as well.
Well, no, I mean for harvest.
Oh, I see. I have silk touch on my axe, so maybe. No, I guess not. I cannot get vines with silk touch.
Yeah, I was using a silk touch pick and it didn't work.
Ah.
They strictly require the shears be employed. Yeah, it still does that weird thing where I can't make scaffolding drop down in place because I'm using
I couldn't
geyser.
either, and I wasn't sure if it was a Java thing or not because I don't use scaffolding enough to know.
Well, it's not a bedrock thing, I'll tell you that much. It's probably not a Java thing either. I think it's a geyser thing.
Could be.
I just might have made too much smooth stone. Yeah, another stack and a half probably isn't going to be necessary. But hey, at least I got it.
Yeah.
Okay, now for the stone. Stone, the stone, and the stone. And I should probably... Yeah. Okay. Gonna make a bunch more normal stone. Okay. That with that. And that with that. But with the normal stone we have, should be enough for plenty of stone bricks. So thanks for helping me with the building and also determining how to do the building.
Yep.
Oh, I just realized I'm probably gonna need still 16 of that smooth stone I made. Here. I'm gonna go get that smooth stone. I'm gonna put it between two of the trees. If you catch my drift. I mean, I could use chiseled stone right there. Do you think that would work better than with smooth stone, or what do you think?
Where?
Here?
See, smooth or chiseled?
Just for how it looks. So it would either be a double row of that or a double row of the chiseled. Or I could even
I kind of
do
like.
a stone stairs thing that dips down. Or doesn't dip. It faces in, like stone stairs facing in, and there's like two on
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
yeah, like it gets solid in the middle and the little runnels, and you can't really dip in it, but it's there.
Yeah, you could do that. That would work.
You think that's the best one of the three?
Yeah, I don't know. I think they're all good options. The smooth stone probably, I would say, sticks out a little more. It's a little more of a sharp contrast.
Yeah.
Whereas like chiseled stone or the stairs would probably blend in more.
Yeah. I think I'll go with that then. Okay. So over here, I'll need 32 of them. And get it done. Have to rapid click.
You can't shift click.
No. I'll shift click it and it only does one.
That is unfortunate.
It is, but that's Geyser. It's a small price to pay for crossplay. In my opinion. Oh, the torch literally just cannot leave. It's like, I'm stuck in the stairs. How could you do this to me? Just bouncing around in the hitbox. You put me in limbo. How could you? Can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe it.
Well, I think I've settled on a bit of both. I think I'm going to put smooth stone in the middle so I can, or in part of it so I can have torches. So I'll take 8 of these. Yeah, that should do it. Not gonna lie, that looks kind of strange. Ah, maybe I should just put lamps in the ground. Oh well, I'll commit to the bit for now. Did you go far away?
I did.
Ah. I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. Hmm. Well, that's all squared away. I just need to get the rest of the andesite. Oh, reminds me, I still have to dry out the rest of this. Oh no, it's just one sponge that's wet. Could literally just waltz into the nether and dry it out.
Good old nether drying. I always forget about that feature.
Oh, it's pretty zany. You know, I've been trying to use this crossbow with piercing, and it's been really weird how Geyser's been mucking up the loading process and the animation and the okay, maybe if I hold it down for longer. Okay, that's probably better. If I hold it down the whole time, then it's properly loaded. Well, most of the edifice is done. Just gotta get the andesite, like I said. Okay. Wait, is there... Hold up. I forget. I think there was a recipe to craft andesite. Oh, it's with diorite.
Diorite and cobble. Diorite is cobble and nether quartz.
Ah. That way you can be making it out of... Okay, I see. At that point, I'd rather just use the diorite or the andesite directly.
You can also get it from villager trades.
That's good. But the masons don't take cobblestone, do they?
I doubt it.
I don't know why. This is something in my head. It's like, let's pretend to be worthless wretches that don't matter a lick. What? So thinking of, I think it came to mind because of some blocks that were not as preferable. Still, admittedly, a wee bit on the unhinged side. Imagination says what? Boy. That's right, my boy. My boy. Bombs. Dinner blaster. Whoa! Heading out?
Nope, just got DC'd.
Crashing is no fun.
Didn't even crash, just got kicked.
Mm.
Some sort of socket exception, whatever that's supposed to mean.
That bone connects to the other bone.
Failed to log in, invalid session. Try restarting your client. Okay. Guess I'll do that.
Alright. That goes there. Which means that goes there. This goes there. Hey, welcome back.
Thanks. Back to placing carpet.
I see.
Hopefully I'm not mistaken, and carpet actually blocks spawning.
I don't think it does.
Well, we'll find out.
We really
No
will.
going back now.
Past the point of no return. Okay. It's neat I can get all the way on top of these trees from up in them. Which one is the highest? Highest, highest. Have you seen The Eminence in Shadow?
Sounds familiar, so maybe?
It is an anime that is takes itself the right amount, just the right amount of serious. The main character is Chuni. You know what that means?
No, what's that mean?
It's literally Japanese. Well, Chunibyo is literally Japanese for 8th grader syndrome. Or 8th grader.
That's funny.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, my right eye, oh, I'm, it's powerful, face the force of darkness. So he was like that, except he was self-aware, and he literally learned how to fight and would go out and like in actual Japan before like he would go out and beat up thugs. He would find thugs about to hurt people, and he would like use crowbars and just wreck them. I can't remember if it was a crowbar, if it was one of those metal batani things. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, I know it was crowbars. It wasn't
Crowbar
the.
sounds familiar. I don't even remember the show, but it sounds familiar.
Yeah, instead of using one of those metal things where it has like a right angle, you can grasp it in different ways. He would use crowbars in that way, but he would use actual crowbars. It's like, because you can do more things with a crowbar than you can with that. It's like, oh, and you're kind of messed up. But yeah, that he does end up getting. He kept talking about how he would not be strong enough to survive a nuke, though. He would be the ultimate like eminence and shadow and such and all that. But like, if somebody were to try to nuke him, then that would be it. But he thought, well, what if it was the nuke? Like, what if it was magic and all that stuff? And so, he hoped for that. I think he actually, I can't remember if he actually ran at Dracun or not to get isekai'd, but he got isekai'd, and oh yeah, he got what he asked for. But the funny thing is, he still he doesn't he thinks it's all a game, kind of like that there are people that he's interacting with, and it's like fulfilling his fantasy to be an eminence in shadow, and like being the oh, not vagabond, the vigilante. It's like I hunt for the shadow. I hunt the shadows from the shadows. I'm eminence in shadow, kind of thing. And but he thinks that everyone that he's running into while he's doing that is mostly just playing along. Except for like the actual bandits that he beats up, because he does that again. But it's funny because he stumbles on real stuff. Like he makes up a thing or two, and he happens to actually be correct. And so, or he like, I think he actually read it from some book, and he thought it was a fantasy, but it was actually a guide. So he thinks that these people that he's saved are like indulging him, when actually, no, like the threat is real. No, it's great. It is so great. Admittedly, it does have some ecchi, but the fun part is it's self-aware about it. So it's like, it doesn't go too far, and it's very much making fun of. It's very much making fun of the viewer if there's someone who indulges in it, because of the way that they present it. It's like, obviously fan service. The fan service isn't like the frequency of it isn't the same as things that are obsessed with it, and the degree of it is not the same because it's like it's tongue-in-cheek. It's very much like, you're here for fan service, aren't you? It's weird. I don't know. It didn't ever hit the same for me as other shows that I had watched in darker times, because it was very. It's like just as self-aware as the main character, being like, yes, of course, this thing that made up and stuff. I'm trying to think of what an example of it would be. Like two women talking to each other, but instead of like they're like arguing with each other and posturing, but instead of the camera focused on their eyes and them smashing their chests against each other in like some sort of argument or something, instead they're like they are still posturing with their breasts, but it's like the camera, you can't even see their heads. It's just the way that they're covered up, but it's emphasizing the absurdity. I don't know. It's hard to describe, but it doesn't feel as lurid as other ones. Anyway, I think I've done enough of the stuff on the recording. I might cut out the stuff for some of the stuff about eminence. I don't know. I might just leave it in. But it's so funny though. Like to have them be wrestling in such a way where it's like it's very much poking at the viewer. It just I think the term for that kind of thing where you're poking at the viewer is called contempt for your audience. Internet Historian did some of that with his advertising. Like his NordVPN, some of his NordVPN ads, one of them was like, was making fun of Naruto. It's like, Nord of the Nord of the Nord of the Nord and Nord of NordVPN. And it just silly Photoshop editing and just, yeah. Or the Raid Shadow Legends thing, where it's like, I'm Shadow Man, here to tell you to play Raid Shadow Legends. And then somebody's just minding their own business and he pops up, it's like, yeah, you! Are you playing yet? It's just making fun of how intrusive ads are in his sponsorship, which is intruding on his content. Quality stuff. But anyway, that's about it for this video, guys. I'm gonna pop away for now. Thanks for joining us. If you liked this and want to see more videos like it, what you do is you click that like button. If you actually want to see more of my stuff, by all means click subscribe. No pressure on that one. Thank you. Have a good day.